Hey guys, this is Marissa and welcome back to my channel where we talk about budgeting tips to help you win with money. Today's video I'm going to be going over our July 2019 budget, showing you all of the income that we plan to bring in this month and how we plan to allocate every single dollar using a zero-based budget. But before I get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and if you are wanting to learn how to budget and also still enjoy your life, then this is definitely the place for you. So scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your bell notification so you won't miss when I post a new video. Also, the template that I will be using is actually one that you can get yourself for $5 on my Etsy shop. So I will have a link to that in the description box down below so you can check it out if you're interested in using this template. So without further ado, let's get into this July budget. So the first section that we have here is our income section, and so I have Jacob's income and my income individually blocked out, but I do show you our side hustle income, and that is my business here of the budgeting life and everything I do with YouTube, blog, all that sort of stuff. So I plan to bring in $1,335 this month with my business, and to show you where that's planning on coming in, $315 for ad revenue, and so those are ads that I have on my channel, so thank you guys for watching those ads. $100 in affiliate revenue, and then I plan to bring in about $11.20 in freelance work this month, which is great. And then Etsy for $200. So bringing that a total income to $1,735 for my business. I always plan on having $200 in expenses for the month, which is more than I have as reoccurring expenses, so it allows me to get extra things if I need. And then I also put $200 a month into business savings to save for something big that may be coming up for my business. One thing that is big that I'm working on saving for is my trip to FinCon. So I'm going to FinCon in September, and Jacob is actually coming with me, and we are super excited about it. So I need to be saving up to cover everything for that trip come September. So the take-home pay for this month is $1,335. So back here up at the top, the total income that we have is $6,361, and we use a zero-based budget, which means that all of our income equals all of our expenses or money out. So now to show you all of the places that we plan to spend money this month. So this is our normal expenses section, and the first three line items that I have here are giving items. So Jacob and I are Christians, and we believe in tithing, giving to our local church and other organizations, and that is something that's always important to us, and that's why we keep it first in our budget. But I do keep that blocked out for privacy. So going into the next part of our budget, rent, we plan on $14.55 this month for rent, which is what it is every month. Our lease for this apartment ends end of October, so we only actually have a few more months left on this lease, which is crazy. We've been here from when October will be 2 years. Utilities will be $78.92. This amount varies month to month, and this is sent to us from the apartment complex, and so they tell us like a month in advance how much we need to pay. So this is our portion of utilities, and it varies by like $20 a month. It has like a swing, so it's very interesting. Next is electric, and we plan on spending probably $50 this month on electric. For the month of, so this is going to be June's electric usage. We'll pay in July, and for the month of June, it's been pretty mild weather. We do have an AC unit. Also, I live in Portland, Oregon, and so we don't actually have to use air conditioning very often, and we don't have central air in our apartment, but we do have an AC unit that we have in our window for our bedroom that we've just been using at night, but I think we've used it maybe 2 or 3 times this month. So it's going to be pretty low. And also the fact that it is so sunny for so late that we barely have lights on in the house, because the entire time that we're up, actually we're like in bed, and we go to bed and it's still light out basically, and we wake up and it's already light out. So electric usage should be down. Next we have internet, which is always $39.99. Then we have our phones, $108, and that's for my phone and Jacob's phone. I get this question a lot. Jacob and I are each still on our family's phone plans, and that has just worked out a lot better financially for us than to start our own family plan. So I pay my parents for my portion of the bill, and Jacob pays for his, and Jacob has AT&T, I have Verizon. So it's about split like 50-50 for cost, but yeah, $108 total. Car insurance is $168.67. Next, we have groceries for $250, and this is what we normally spend on for groceries for the month. Eating out, $75. Gas, $150, which we were a little bit over in June, which you will see in the June budget report. But I think 150 will still be okay this month. And then I have a Roth IRA that we put $200 a month into. Next, our anniversary. So Jacob and I are celebrating 4 years of marriage this July, on July 18th. Super excited. And we've actually never done anything big for our anniversary, and we aren't doing anything big this year, but we are actually going-ish somewhere. So we booked a hotel to stay downtown for a night, and we were really looking forward to it, just like a little getaway. So I have money allocated here, and I made a little note for what it was for. An anniversary gift for Jacob. Jacob had actually previously went to Target earlier this month and got like a prepaid card so that he could get something for my birthday and anniversary, which are both in July. So I've already taken care of those expenses in the month of June. So for July, it's just me getting Jacob something-ish small for anniversary, and then also anniversary food. So we plan to eat at a couple places downtown, and we want to be able to fully enjoy going out. So I do have quite a bit allocated here for anniversary, but it should be fun. Next, we have a gifts category, which is something that I don't always keep in the budget. I only put in if I'm expecting to spend money on gifts for the month. And this month we are. So we have 2 weddings and 1 baby shower to get gifts for. So $120 is what I've allocated. Household miscellaneous is $50. So this is things like paper towels, toilet paper, soap, detergent, those sorts of things. Next, we have the fun category for $50. This allows us to just do fun, spontaneous things, whether that's with friends or whatnot, for $50. And then miscellaneous, just true miscellaneous, anything else random that comes up, is another $100. So total for expenses, we plan to spend $3,663.58 on normal expenses. So I also want to let you guys know, and I always forget to say this in all of my other budget report videos, but the budget template that I have on my Etsy shop, it also has a debt section. So if you do have debt, it has a section for you to be able to track all your debts and list them out and track your payments and those sorts of things. We are debt free, so we don't use that, but I used to use it when I was paying off student loans. So if you are in debt and you're wanting to incorporate that in your budget, there is a debt section, so just FYI. Okay, moving into the next section of the budget here, this is our savings section, which is the exciting part. This is where we are working on all of our financial goals, which makes me super excited. So the first line item that we have here is our emergency fund. We're putting money into it this month, $2,002.42. And this is our next big financial goal that we are working towards. As you guys know, if you've been following me, we've been working on saving for a house, and June, as I'm recording this, June isn't fully finished yet, but I think we're going to be very close to having all of the money set aside for our down payment on a house, which I'm going to be doing a video shortly about our plan for buying a house and how much we plan to spend and how we're going to be doing that in the next coming weeks. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. So we want to be able to add more to our emergency fund. So I made this little note here to show emergency fund. I showed our needs for what we need, like our true needs in a month would be $2,300, and that is just all of the bills that we have here that we'd need to cover. And then a 3-month, 4-month, 5-month, and 6-month emergency fund. So right now we have $10,000 in our emergency fund, which covers a little between 4 and 5 months of true needs if like we both lost our incomes, something catastrophic. So we definitely want to increase that. And we also know that when we have a house, we want to have a lot more in emergency savings because it's going to be more expensive to be living in a house and having a mortgage rather than paying rent. So our next goal is to increase our emergency savings while we are starting the process to be looking for a house. And again, I'll be sharing more in that house buying video, so stay tuned for that on our plans of when we're going to buy and those sorts of things. So that's what we were adding to. So it started with $10,000 and we plan to add a little over $2,000 to it this month. So that is great. The next thing we have is Jacob's fun money. So Jacob gets $100 of fun personal spending money each month, and so do I. So this is the money that we can use to spend however we want. We don't need to check in with each other on how we're going to spend it. We can just freely spend it. I recently, which stay tuned for the June budget report, but I recently got an Apple Watch with my money and I really like it. So it's really nice to just have the permission to spend and get myself what I want. Next item that we have is extra giving. So Jacob and I, when we were paying off debt, we wanted to be able to still say yes to giving opportunities if they came up. So we just incorporated it in our budget. And this is something that we did when we were in debt and that we love doing now. So we put $50 a month into an extra giving fund, and that just allows us to be able to say yes if a giving opportunity comes up, and it doesn't throw anything out of whack in our budget. And so we like including that. Next is vacation. We're putting $300 this month into vacation. We don't have any vacations planned, but we're going to be saving for one, and then maybe when we have enough money, we'll book a place to go. Side note, I really do want to go back to Hawaii, probably in like early 2020, so we'll see. We've got to convince Jacob. And I know, convince him to go to Hawaii. Okay, Christmas, we're putting $20 this month into the Christmas fund, which is very small, but by the time Christmas rolls around, we'll have plenty saved. Car maintenance, we put $75 a month into car maintenance, and we have a few things that are coming due on our car here in the next couple months, so that money definitely will be used. Clothing, we're not planning on putting anything into clothing. I only put money here if we know that we need to go get some sort of new clothing item. Which for us typically is when the seasons change. So summer to fall, and then like winter to spring is when we feel the need to like go get a few more clothing pieces, which is very minimal. So we don't need anything this month. Wedding. Jacob is a groomsman in one of his friends' weddings, which is super exciting, and the wedding is in September. So we've been saving $50 a month to be able to cover costs associated with being a groomsman in the wedding. And then our house fund, we're not putting anything into it because we have everything saved that we want to, I hope. Again, June isn't closed. So you guys, I have this section blocked out because the month of June is not over yet. And so you guys will need to go head over and check out that June budget report video when it goes live. So definitely stay tuned for that. It should be out here very shortly. So total money that we are saving for our savings goals is $2,697.42, bringing our grand total out down to $6,361. And this little formula that I have down here is a zero check, and so this just makes sure that all of our income here equals all of our expenses, and it does. Everything equals zero. So that means that the July budget is complete. So that is all I have for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this budget with me. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos related to all things money and budgeting and just enjoying life. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your July budget is looking. And with that, I'll look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me.